This episode is brought to you by Rent a Flannel. Want to feel like a real man and not a little biatch? Rent a Flannel. Rent a Flannel. I can't even say it.
Rent a Flannel.
It's all the sour candies. It just got me all loopy.
I love it.
Rent a Flannel, damn it.
There you go. Want to feel like a man? Rent a Flannel. It's because I said man and then I segued into flannel like a weird way.
Yeah, you did.
It was weird. Whatever. Yeah. That was a terrible commercial.
Well, it should just flow right off your tongue. Try one more time, because man and flannel should come just as one in the same.
It should come out very easily.
Rent a man flannel.
Yeah, rent a mano.
A mantle.
Manflow.
A man.
I can't.
Nah, it has to be man flan.
Man flan?
Yeah, rent the man flan.
That feels like you're gonna rent
because
like
it's 1-800 man flan. And it would work out into the
actual number.
The actual number, yeah. Hello, everybody, and welcome on Facebook Live Land. We are the Podguyz Podcast. I am Tony Kaz.
Will Carey.
And Sparky this evening.
John Neal and Sparky. And today we have on the phone Tommy D.
Hello.
What was that?
I have no idea. I don't know what that... It was like a...
That's better than a hello.
Yeah, don't do that. You sound like the Scream guy.
Hey, everybody.
Well,
Tommy D couldn't join us at Facebook Live Land. Only because he has 6 children. Puking everywhere. Fun times, right?
I'm on Red Dead, gentlemen. I'm on Red Dead.
See, now, share with the people your Red Dead story of how you actually got back on now. It didn't take anything besides some Tommy D know-how.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to discuss how, but let's just say that no one helped me, and I figured it out by going to my friend's house and playing the game for an hour at his house on his internet and everything, and coming back and realizing it's something on my end.
That's cool. All right. Fair enough.
So now I'm out there hog-tying people.
Nice. Yeah, you're skinning bitches.
50 Shades of Wild Wild West.
Oh my God.
I love it.
He's so excited about it.
So what's going on, Spark, since the last time we seen you? What's been going down in Sparky Land?
Yeah, what's up, Kabusi?
Nothing much. I've been trying to behave myself.
I know.
This guy, what, he's just swimming in the... So that's about it? Just behaving yourself?
That's it. That's all he's got.
Nothing
Nothing exciting. Nothing. He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't do anything. Did you watch some football, maybe?
Oh, yeah, I watched a lot of football over the weekend. High school,
There
college,
you go.
pro.
There you go. Sparky, why don't you share everybody your story about how you intimidated teenagers at the game?
Well, I didn't intimidate teenagers. That's a totally different story. Well, anyways, I went to a local high school football game over the weekend. I'm not going to mention the name of the teams because I'm not going to either get myself in trouble from either school. But anyways, what happened is the visiting team, they decided to go out and do their halftime show, bring their cheerleaders out on the field and their band members. So what happened is the home team decided to send out their field goal kickers and act.
Sparky, so you grabbed your meat flute, right? And you went on the field yourself?
No, I didn't. Not I.
Come on, man. Let him finish his story.
Go ahead.
But anyways, so
Goddamn Tommy D's always interrupting.
But anyways, eventually what happened is the kickers from the home team decided to come out and kick field goals while the girls in the band were actually performing their halftime show.
Scummy dummies.
More or less, yes. Like, it's real disrespectful to do that because you go to any of these games, you never see the home team coming out while the visiting team's performing halftime show, practicing, kicking field goals, this and that. But anyways, it's a small field at this school, and what it is there's only about 5 feet behind where the out-of-bounds line and the end zone line is to it's like a waist-high chain link fence, so it's not a real wide area.
Probably about 10 to 15 feet.
Not even. Less. No, I'm saying like 5 to 8 feet, actually.
Okay.
So what happens is when the cheerleaders in the band gets done practicing, what they have to do is they have to walk around the field, and the exit to where getting off the field is right behind the goalpost.
Sure.
So as the cheerleaders and the band are exiting the field, the backup kicker decided he was going to start practicing kicking field goals. So now here this
Into
guy,
the crowd behind the field goal.
so now he's kicking field goals over the top of the heads of the cheerleaders and the band members. Now cheerleaders are carrying their equipment, band members are carrying their equipment. So what happens if the kid misses or something? One of those kids going to get hit.
They're getting hit in the head with the football.
They're getting hit in the head with the football. So a couple of parents were saying something. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go down and I'm going to say something to this kid. So I get out of the bleachers. I walk down like 10, 15 yards. And
now, Sparky's got some cojones. He finds up his muster to go tell this kid,
hey, would you mind not kicking the ball over these kids' heads? More or less simple. I didn't yell anything derogatory. Didn't do anything. So,
somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah. Anyways, 16-year-old kid turns around, gives me a hand gesture.
He flips him the bird.
More or less, yes.
Yeah.
So, at this time now, something finally triggered inside of me. I don't know. Maybe it was a bad day at work. Maybe it was my whole complexion. I don't know. I see the coach from the opposing team walking around with the rest of the team getting ready to go back on the field. So now here I am running over trying to catch the coach from the other team saying, hey, what's the problem with your kid? Why would you, why would you
send him out?
Why would you send him out there, be kicking the field goal over these kids' heads, and then have him disrespect people like that?
Oh yeah.
So
unsportsmanlike conduct. It's just not cricket.
It's not in the thing. So, anyways, the coach from the home team, not the home team, but the visiting team, came out on the field and yelling at the referees. Hey, what's going on here? You have these kids practicing, this and that. And what happened is the official was like, well, not our problem. We don't control halftime, this and that and everything. Well, at this time now, some of the parents from the band and the cheerleaders now are getting out of the bleachers and going down and yelling at the officials because, safety for their kids.
So, all in all, Sparky started a riot.
I didn't start a riot. I didn't start a riot, but the funny part about it is, though,
yeah.
to make matters worse, the game came down to the end where actually the home team scored 2 touchdowns late in the third and late in the fourth,
sure.
And their kickers missed both PATs. So what happened is the visiting team came down and only had to kick a field goal to win the game by 1 point. Oh yes, and that was the final. Dunmore 13, Old Forge 12. But anyways,
nice.
Who's
nice.
Wow.
But yeah.
Wow.
But that was
so all in all, it was Sparky incited a riot. Way to go.
Yeah.
Good job, Sparky.
So speaking of teenagers,
Ooh,
R. Kelly.
Back in the news.
Back in the news. So he's like, was he like dying in prison or jail?
Did you happen to read what I sent you?
A little bit.
All right. So apparently, as you guys may or may not know, R. Kelly is in jail for good reason.
He thought he could fly.
Yeah, with children. Apparently he's doing his time, and he had come out to the press and came out with this thing where he's not getting treated well while he's in prison. Air quotes. What do you expect when you're in jail? Do you expect fine dining? Do you expect a nice cot when you're in jail? What? I don't know. What do you expect?
I mean, if you're Bernie Madoff, yeah, then there's like tennis courts. And
that's true. You're in a very white,
yes.
a very white.
He's in
blue
prison.
collar jail.
He's in prison.
Yeah.
He's in jail. So there's. I mean, I feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine is probably being treated a lot better than R. Kelly is right now.
That's a possibility.
No, I don't know.
I think so.
Tom, what do you happen to think about it?
He's a snitch, man. He's a snitch.
But do you think he's getting the royal treatment as compared to like somebody of R. Kelly's status?
Well, so from what I understand is that R. Kelly is involved in a Chicago prison, so it's not as bad. Like if he was in wherever the other maybe it's Florida, New York, or somewhere like that.
Rikers.
Huh?
Like Rikers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He'd be dead.
Yeah. Yeah. He'd be straight up dead.
You know, but like they're indicting him in other states too.
He'd be picking up rat poop like Raisinets.
Well, he flew some of these women from different areas. Like he might have been in New York doing a show or whatever, and flew people out. Like there's gonna be more that comes out.
You mean from R. Kelly's?
Yeah, like it's not just in New York, like Minnesota or wherever. It could, like there's other states where he's involved.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
No, like it's someplace like that. You know what I mean? Like that's
North Dakota.
Maybe like Tennessee.
Yeah.
Atlanta, maybe.
Yeah, it's at least his second cousin there.
Wherever they have their yearly Star Wars convention.
Wisconsin.
New York, Orlando.
Yeah, that's right inside Detroit, Michigan. They've finally leveled Detroit, and they're going to make it into a convention center.
Just the whole
city.
The whole city. All of Detroit.
Isn't that what they tried to do in RoboCop? Didn't they try to level the old city to build a new one?
That's true. I mean, I can see them doing that with Detroit.
Detroit, because there's nothing left in Detroit.
Detroit's empty now.
It's like abandoned.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Abandoned.
RoboCop predicted that 30 years ago.
That's true.
I
pretty
stand
accurate.
corrected. It's Chicago and New York.
Chicago and New York?
Yeah, Chicago and New York is where he stands to be indicted.
Oh, yeah.
So he ain't gonna make it in New York.
No.
Nah, yeah, he's definitely,
Maybe he'll be put in the same cell with where what's his name was Jeffrey Epstein. He hit the shoelaces for him also.
Oh man.
yeah, they're still hanging on the bars from the top.
Oh my god.
If you think about it, when R. Kelly got arrested, it was the same day that Epstein was. So I wonder if Epstein named R. Kelly being one of his clients that he took to the private island. Because all of a sudden, they arrested Epstein, and hours later, it's like, there goes R. Kelly, and the feds were grabbing him.
Wait.
Hey,
We have a sparky controversy right now.
R. Kelly's been doing this for years, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is kind of true.
So was Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah,
But no,
Epstein's
like-
been doing it for a long time,
But
too.
R. Kelly was already, like, kind of being charged with stuff like that years ago, but he got off for whatever reason. So,
But still, once again,
We got off all right.
Epstein could have got him involved with it, though, that many years ago, because Epstein is that much older than R. Kelly. Epstein was, what, in his 60s when he died? So he's been...
I mean, there's a lot of people roped into it, though.
R. Kelly, though, he didn't have the money for that. he didn't have a private island pedophile money.
No? You don't think so?
What about all of his earlier songs that got him rich and famous?
Dude, he got millions from the
But, like,
entertainment
Space
industry,
Jam
but-
for that song.
Yeah.
Listen,
But-
right?
He can't read, and he probably didn't know what he was signing for the contracts, and I don't think he has any money, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but look at this though, right? This guy was involved in Victoria's Secrets for what, 25, 30 years as a predator.
Oh, yeah.
When he was,
Yeah, he
when
was.
in his prime, right? This dude did so much dirt, involved so many people, and was like, look, like they're not even investigating, you can't get caught. Came into an era where there was computers and ways to back things up and text.
Dude, he was
messages.
not only in business, but he was in finance, he was in politics, he was in, like, every nature of high finance that you could think of, he was buried into.
Look at all the rich and famous people he knew.
Yeah.
He knew presidents. He knows a prince. He knows...
That's true.
And just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was after they put him in suicide watch. They said, yes, keep an eye on him. We're going to put him in suicide watch. And then somehow he found a way to hang himself while he was on suicide watch.
Look, the cameras went down. He ended up killing himself on suicide watch.
It's a lot of air quotes.
Dude, that's some crazy ironic shit with nobody getting